Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Joe and welcome to a brand new video. Today I've got something brand new, and this was an idea that was suggested to me in the video ideas tab in my Discord, where I go through a bunch of YouTubers and subscribers inventories and review them, give them a rating out of 10, and what I'm going to be rating them on is 3 things. First, I'm going to be rating them on organisation, then I'm going to be rating them on the contents, and then an overall rating out of 10. So I tweeted this out asking for a bunch of TF2 YouTubers to essentially allow me to review their inventory, and we've got a bunch of replies. So this is who we're going to be taking a look at today. We've got Sony's inventory here. We've got Rob the Awesome. Rob didn't actually reply to the tweet, but I know Rob's a homie, he wouldn't mind me doing this, and he's trying to get partner on Twitch, and I feel like you guys will be able to help out. So we have Over the Giant Tree, we have Bite My ASCII, we have Sergeant Pinecone, we have Travie, and we have Orange Glazer. So we're going to be looking at all of those, just kind of giving them a quick review, and I figured I'd do something like this because I pride myself on my backpack sorting, and although at the moment it's a little bit messy, right, I literally would spend hours at a time just making sure my backpack was perfect, organised, certain pages dedicated to certain things, and it gives you guys an idea of maybe how some people's backpack looks. So we're going to be using backpack.tf for this, and without further ado, let's get straight into it. So, Sony's backpack, and as you can see, first 2 pages really aren't looking too... I'm not sure what his idea was here, I'm not sure what was sort of meant to be here or anything like that, but I mean, the first page is just a bunch of random weapons, the second page is 7 refined, 7.33 refined, and 3 Tour of Duty tickets. So this might be somewhere where he puts like MVM rewards or something, but the first page, he's done it how I used to have it, where it's done in terms of class. So we've got a scout one with what looks like a Pro KS Australian scattergun with 3 pretty good parts on it, and then cosmetics as well. We've got a soldier page, a pyro page with an unusual flamethrower there, a demo man page with an Australian grenade launcher and an Australian sticky bomb launcher, both of which are pro kill streak. Very nice demo man page. He's also got 2 unusuals on the demo man page. We've got a heavy page is looking a little bit bare, engineer page, medic page which is looking even more bare, a sniper page, and a spy page. And there's also unusual taunts. I didn't see that. He's got taunts along the right hand side of each page. We've got soldier taunt, an unusual pyro taunt, an unusual sniper taunt, and an unusual spy taunt. Then he's got an all-class page here with an all-class unusual. That's a kilowatt salty dog, which comes in at 39 keys. So page 13, a bunch of achievement items, and then page 14, a bunch of cases. I myself have a page dedicated to achievement items, so that's very well organised there. A lot of cases, wow. Jeez, most of his backpack is just cases at this point, wow. Page 26, dueling minigames. We have a genuine... Wow, look at all of his medals, dude. That is quite the collection there of different medals. He's got the self-made black badges. He's got various... I mean, they're I-63 participant. He's got a lot of different medals there. He's got a war paint page. That looks so nice and so satisfying, the war paint page. But then there's just a random unusual taunt there for no reason. And then a random description tag and a capper and an untradeable bottle cap. Like, oh, it's so satisfying. I feel like this was maybe an unboxing. And the things like the decal tool, the description tag, and the name tag, and the unusualifier or unusual taunt were there as a product of the unboxing. So, if my assumption's correct, that gives him a kind of pass. He's also got a little collection of holy mackerels with a soulmate at the top right. A very fishy page there from 36. So, Sony's backpack, I think the organisation of it is great. I think the core concept of it is great. You know, he has different pages for different backpacks, dueling minigames. The medal page is very satisfying, same with the war paint page. I think it's great. I think the content of it as well, it's obvious what classes he plays, you know. He has 2 demo man unusuals, 2 Australian demo man items. I do think this is a really nice backpack. I think Sony's done a great job of prioritising certain classes over others, and he's going to get... I'm going to give him a 8 out of 10. The only things I'd improve is the first 2 pages just being absolutely pointless. You know, you could just move your backpack up 2 pages if you wanted. So up next we've got Rob the Awesome, and Rob the Awesome's backpack is a little bit more busy. So the first page is just entirely metal, apart from one little case there, a Gargoyle case 98, but it's just entirely metal. And he's got cases. I feel like this is default sorting at its finest, because we've got killstreak fabricators, nearly a whole page of them. War paints with an unusual one there at the start. He's got a Hot Yeti coat minimal wear, which is an assassin grade war paint. unapplied, really interestingly, Rob. So I wonder if you're going to get to applying that. Either way, though, that is a really nice looking war paint. Organised pretty well. Again, I'm pretty sure this has got to be default sorting, right? So no points on the organisation front. He's got a bad pipes unusualifier there. And you can just see the product of unboxings here. We are seeing a lot of unboxings of bat hats, binoculars. He's definitely unboxed a lot of the new cases. Then we've got like a medal page or achievement item, so to speak. He's also got an all-class steaming polar pullover. As we go past the war paints now, past more weapons, he has just got so many. He's done it in order of classes, like the default sorting is, but there is just so many items to go through. He's spellbound, rather. Croc leather slouch, that is a very nice hat indeed. We're going through all of these weapons now. Gee whiz. If I was Rob, he's got so many duplicates, I'd get rid of them. I'd either put them in trade-ups or sell them. You know, each of them is worth a good few refined, and there's no way he needs all of them. So he could definitely clean up the backpack a lot by getting rid of a duplicate. A medic page, obviously Rob is a medic main. He actually collects the unusual man of reason as well. So he has a ooze, a cauldron bubbles, a strange Tesla coil, or orbiting planets, a scorching flames, disco beatdown, sunbeams, frostbite. Wow, that is a crazy looking medic page there. See, that is the polar opposite to Sony's medic page, you know. This one's got almost too many items, and then Sony's was the opposite. He has a few unusual taunts in there as well. Very, very nice. It's very clear what class Rob mains. The contents of this backpack, I'd say, definitely more full than Sony's. We've got a lot of unusuals in there. I don't think I saw one Australian. I could be wrong. Let me take a quick look, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, not one Australian, so Sony definitely trumps him there, but Rob's unusuals. Let's take a look at them real quick. He has so many unusuals, especially on that medic page, that page 38. Absolutely full of them. There's a few unusual taunts as well. That haunted ghosts burning question slipped past. I didn't catch that one. But either way, I'm going to give Rob's organisation. I mean, it's a default organisation. I can't credit him for sorting his backpack manually. He did it through the in-game system. So I'm going to give this one an 8 as well. Different reasons for the 8 rating there. So up next we have Over the Giant Tree. First page, or first page, yeah, is MVM. This looks like a default sort again, as we can see all the crates in order. And then we've got MVM parts. It looks like he's used a few of them as we go on to taunts. First one is an unusual burst chest, and then we've got an unusual flipping awesome. More taunts as we go onto the weapons. This has got to be a default sort, right? First unusual sneaking its way in there. A haunted ghost's pugsless protector, his first unusual. We've got a terawatt well-rounded rifleman as well. That looks like a crate depression one. I mean, it's a pretty basic backpack. Only 21 pages used, funnily enough. But there's not a huge amount I can say about this. He's organised it in a way that works for him. It's a default organisation. Just a lot of cosmetics. It kind of irritates me. It shouldn't irritate me, but it does irritate me how there's just different class items on different pages. So we've got Demo Man, Heavy, Pyro, Spy. Like, it doesn't have any strict organisation. I'm assuming it's almost organised by acquire date. So I'm going to give Elliot a 7. He does have nice items. He's got 3 unusuals there. Pretty nice unusuals at that as well. He's got an unusual taunt or 2 chucked in the mix as well. It's a cool backpack, but yeah, I definitely feel like it's not as satisfying as the other. Up next we have Bite My ASCII. And Bite plays the game a lot. Like, he streams this game pretty much every day. So it starts off sorted by weapons, as you can see. So many weapons there. We have a self-aware beauty mark sneaking its way in there. Even more weapons. First unusual as we get onto the cosmetics now. So, oh wow, an Australian medigun as well. Festivized. Okay, that one snuck its way past in the weapons section. Maybe I should keep an eye out for a few more of those. Either way though, get onto the cosmetics here. Starts off with, it goes straight from weapons, nothing but weapons, and then just starts off with heavy items, which is a bit weird. So either way, he has a steaming medic's mountain cap. We scroll down past that, unusual taunts. We have a screaming tiger bad pipes and a skill got on gains trackman's touchdown. Aces high Cosa Nostra cap. I love the Cosa Nostra cap as a spy unusual. The cosmetics aren't ordered, which is a little bit strange, because he has like soldier items down here and scout items down here. But then it starts with heavy, so that's a bit confusing to me. Either way though, a few cool items, a crate depression, Cloud9, croc leather slouch there, a 42 keys disco beatdown condor cap, a terawatt fed fighting fedora. There's a lot of nice unusuals here, surprisingly. And then it's sorted by cases, refined. Ooh, wow! So there's a collector's bizarre bargain there, pro kill streak, and a specialized kill streak Neo Tokyo black box with the cool effect. That is a really nice item there. I mean, it's pretty basic again. The default sorting, we've just got a bunch of cases, a bunch of random items in there, no real specific sorting. As I said earlier, the cosmetics weren't really synchronized with each other, so to speak. It doesn't go in order of the classes, it just seems very randomized, but the contents of it are great. Definitely a very full backpack. I'm seeing a lot of duplicates that are probably from unboxings, things like the rotation, sensation, etc. I'd give this a 7.5, you know. It's just a bit too randomised for me to push it into that 8 category. Now, onto the next backpack, which is Sergeant Pinecone. He was in my Draw My Thing with YouTubers. This is a really nice backpack. So it starts off with the unusuals. We've got a bunch of unusual taunts to start things off. We have a Miami Nights Western wear, a disco beatdown. When did the disco beatdown Manta's mask get to 120 keys? That is an absurd price for an unusual pyro mask there. Either way though, a Steamin' Sammy Cap, a Miami Nights Aviator Assassin, and a Purple Energy Shaco. These look like items that were unboxed, you know. We've got Crackpot there, very commonly unboxed. We've got a Candy Cranium once again. All of these items are pretty commonly unboxed, as he gets a Clairvoyant Highway Star there. Also a Masked Flyers Tundra Top, and All Class Unusual. These look like unboxed items to me, guys. We've got a lot of items here, a lot of mercenary grades. They're just items you see all the time if you watch unboxings. So we go past that, we go past cosmetics onto war paints. Not a lot of war paints, but the war paints perfectly end on the page 2, which is pretty satisfying. I'm not sure if he did that on purpose. As we go onto the strangers, look how satisfying that looks, the blend from the orange to the green to the blue. We have the strangers onto the genuines, onto the vintages, really cool blend there, onto cases. We've got dueling minigames, haunted souls, weapons ordered. You can tell this is a default ordering because all the weapons are, I mean, he's got like 5 or 6 of the same item in a row. Definitely not done by himself, but either way, some really satisfying things to look at. We've got all of these Halloween cosmetics. Before going on to the main cosmetics, we're seeing duplicates again, things like the biker, the antlers. Like, these are things, once again, as I said with Rob's, that he could sell these. I'm sure he's not using both of them, so he could sell these, get a bit of extra, a little chunk of change extra as we go on. And I mean, yeah, this is a really nice backpack. He's done a great job. It all seems very organised, you know. It's in order of the classes, which gets bonus points for me. Or is it? No, hang on, it goes Sniper, Spy, Heavy. No, it's not organised by classes. Wow, I thought it was looking at these later pages, but I guess not. So, I don't know why people aren't organising by classes. My, like, OCD inside is telling me, Joe, organised by classes. You can't have soldier items and scout items on the same page, but these people don't share the same philosophy. As we go on to, oh, I forgot to give him a rating. Pinecone's rating was an 8, definitely. It was really nice and satisfying for that blend between the orange to the green to the blue. As we go on to Travie. So Travie's backpack, straight away off the bat, we're seeing unusuals. We're seeing 2 full rows, nearly 3 full rows of unusuals. So we have a good amount of unusual taunts and man robics there with Midnight Whirlwind. We have a big chief with Orbiting Fire. A few unpriced ones as well. Obviously, his signature hat is the Private Eye, and he's got a strange Sunbeams one, a strange Blizzardy Storm one, and a strange TF logo one. He's just got a lot of nice unusuals there. As we scroll past now, his one's kinda... It's more of an unboxing inventory again, and the reason I'm saying that is because, look, he's got Brain Warming wares in abundance, he's got Commando Elites in abundance, Tsar Platinums in abundance. He's got a lot of these cosmetics repeating themselves, and that is how unboxing inventories look. As we go on to the strangers, he's got Australium snuck in there, Extinguisher, a Flamethrower, 2 grenade launchers, the absolute madman. I'm not sure why you'd ever need 2, but he's got them. He's got a Tomislav, a minigun. He's got pretty much every Australium, no? He's got ambassadors, rocket launchers, Force of Nature, scatterguns, Frontier Justice, SMG, Sniper, Bloodsorger. He's got pretty much every Australium. So the contents of this backpack are very full. He's definitely got a lot of items here. It goes on to genuines. He's got a lot of genuine items. He's got rally cool badges there. A few promotional items. He's got Canteen Crusher badges as well. Vintages, haunted, and then he goes on to refined. Boy, he has a lot of refined. Jesus, Travie, what are you keeping all this refined for? And then he's got gifts and fabricators. He obviously plays a lot of MVMs. He's got pages and pages of fabricators and robo parts, taunts, weapons. This is just where all the unique weapons and cosmetics go. The cosmetics seem to be randomized once again. We've got Heavy, Scout, Medic, NG. No real organization for that. So I'm going to give Travie an 8.5 because, like, he has, like, he's got it sorted by item quality. which is very satisfying, you know, the blend from the orange to the green to the blue once again, but there's just more items of which where we can see it. So Travie gets an 8.5 from. So the final inventory we're going to be taking a look at is orange glazers. As we can see here, pretty basic. It starts off with one unusual taunt, a midnight whirlwind soldier's requiem. That is the RIP taunt for the soldier. Pretty basic, you know. Once again, these look like items that are commonly unboxed. The Antarctic eyewear, I've seen it so many times. The wild whiskers, the punk's pomp, these items make me shudder. The burning beanie, which is obviously a signature item, so this looks pretty unboxing-like, so to speak. Then it blends into war paints and civil grade and commando grade items as we go into strangers, genuines, vintages, haunted. I mean, this backpack really isn't full in comparison. Wow. There's a lot of MVM items here. He has a lot of taunts as well. That looks like he has pretty much every taunt in the game. I could be wrong, but like, the majority of taunts I can think of off the top of my head are seen in this backpack page. So I was about to say there's not a lot of content in this backpack, but he has more taunts than I think anyone else in this episode has. So pretty interesting to see that. We've got a lot of Halloween cosmetics and more normal cosmetics. So it's a pretty nice backpack. Only 29 pages, or 30 pages I should say. I think the taunts definitely saved this. I'm going to give this a 7.5 just because it's not as substantial and full as any of the backpacks we've seen. But guys, that is just about it for this video. If you did enjoy, then please do remember to leave a like and let me know your thoughts down below. Along with, let me know if I should do a subscriber version of this where I look at subs backpacks. You guys send in a room in your channel, your backpacks, maybe label out key things about it, and I maybe review it in the next one. So if you want to see that, leave a like, let me know in the comments down below. Thanks again so much for watching, guys, and peace. Writing sonnets, keep it close to my heart like a locket, never dishonest. High up in the stars just like a comet. I get that profit, then I do the dash just like I'm Sonic.
I'm dashing out the blue so they can call me supersonic, but my eyes been super red cause we've been smoking super chronic. Got the flavors in the bag, you would think that I'm a florist, and I know that makes you mad.